And here we are, back with another visit to the old 1950 Nash, produced by the Nash Kelvinator Company. And there she hangs, like an anchor for the Andrea Dora. This old flathead engine seized up, couldn't get it to turn over, and it's surprisingly there's no lip whatsoever in those cylinder walls, and the bearings show very little wear, no brass showing through, and in surprisingly good condition. A person could probably hone this engine out, put new rings in it, and get it to run, but I just don't want the problems that follow with this old charging system and this old ignition system and chasing parts for these old rigs. Interesting thing about this engine, the generator has a shaft coming out the back which actually runs the water pump for the cooling system on this engine. And another unique thing to this old flathead Nash engine is the exhaust pipe bolts right onto the block. There is no manifold, no external manifold at any rate. The manifold is cast right into the block. You see those three ports, and that's where this pipe, I don't know if you can see it, but there it is, a round pipe that just bolts to the engine and then runs back to the muffler. And I really wish that I could have kept this engine, but it was just seized up, and now that I have it out, I don't want to go. I'm going to go a different direction, but I wish I could keep this transmission. This is a 3-speed. This car had a 3 on the tree, and it has an overdrive, and that would really be handy. But I don't know about getting that to adapt to a small block Chevy. I haven't completely ruled it out. I could make an adapter plate, but getting that just depends on the length of that pilot shaft and how that clutch is set up. And I'm going to take a look at it, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I've got a 1972 350 with a 4-speed. It's ready to drop in there, baby. And kind of an interesting thing here, to me at least, I'd never seen these old ram horn exhausts that dump out the top like that. The reason it's that way, the bottom's got a plate on it here, it's blocked off. The reason for that being, this engine began its life in a combine, wheat, for the wheat fields, and so they had to run the exhaust up through the top in order to not catch the fields on fire. And anyway, good engine, and I think it's going to live out its final days in the old green monster here.